So, we are doing a Mirage. Void Cascade. Let me not say it wrong. For that, we do run corrosive projection, sure-footed setup. Why not shield gating? Simply because Mirage doesn't really have a good setup for shield gating. If you want to like subsume something where you can like shield gate, go for it. I do run Amamoru. The idea behind that is that Amamoru together with your Hall of Mirrors are taking more or less all of the direct bullets for you. Catalyzing Shield with Fast Deflection, Vigilant Vigor for shield gating, Rolling Guard for the Oopsies, Narrowminded for duration together with Prime Continuation. You can swap this out for more strength if you wanted to. I would test out what I liked. Technically, you can drop even more duration if you wanted to. You can run Normal Intensify if you have if you can put Normal Intensify on. You know, I do have Blind Rage on. I think best amount of strength is enough, especially with Mold Argument. And Arcane Fury. You can run Total Eclipse, but remember when you throw the Falcor that your clones or your mirrors can't detonate it. So it's the question. And I'm also not sure if it can like proc melee influence. So, and I prefer duration simply because laziness. And I do run negative efficiency, so less casting for Heart of Mirrors and Eclipse, so less energy to struggle with. Furlocks just in case if I have to kill anything with that. Epitaph with Fortifier and a primer build, you know, to prime, and Karna's Stinger. What is Karna's actually doing? It reduces the enemy accuracy on you, and you gain immunity status effect whenever you do heavy attacks. That will affect both when you detonate your weapon and when you slam. Like slamming, obviously not with Falcor, but technically with Magistar if you would like to do a slam build. Really nice idea, and it gives you extra status chance. So we do have a Falcor setup. The Falcor setup is always the same. It's a melee influence setup. I know you all can't hear melee influence anymore, but you know, it's a decent ribbon, mostly for crit damage, crit rate. If you don't have extra crit rate, crit damage, you would like to run actually crit sacrificial steel. We talked about that already, but I do have enough of that and melee influence. On my Mirage, I do run 1 Equilibrium Shards and 2 melee crit damage when energy is over 500, and casting speed and Parker velocity. So, and for that you want to have Prime Flow on. Titania? Yeah, Titania is like really nice. I did run with Titania a few times, so that's actually not too bad. Really, especially if really fast attacking, so many relics. I'm not even owning a lot. Am I on Meta-Ray? I think I am on Meta-Ray. I should always be on Meta-Ray. That's a good start. It's a 4. Oh, he's running double Mirage. Cute. I have no damage at the moment. There we go. Now there's my damage. One day I will not. I have Prime Surefoot and I will not knock myself. I think I go. Oh, I do buy a lot of relics. I do buy Tashin relics every week, so I just farmed a lot of Belly of the Beast, but I do crack a lot of relics. I do probably every day at Void Cascade, I would say. If I have the time to. Oh god, that sounds like really nerdy now. Thank you for that, Pat. One day. One day. It's plus 3-4. I mean, like, that's okay. Legend School. Sure, we can stay. That's actually not bad. What we're doing, Matrix, is from time to time we're running fodder runs. Like, we literally run like no red runs, where we simply get our relics filled up. That's all we're doing. Oh, Void Trace is filled up. So but that's it. I think I'm in 10 days, I'm at 300 days. I'm running the 547. If you want to use exclamation mark amp, you will see the infos. I do have a command for that. Attack or defending? What would you like to do? Attack? Okay. Yep, so I use the 547 simply because as long as you're proccing more or less all of your arcanes on your operator, you will kind of like be fine damage-wise even if you don't consistently get headshots. Which I am not the best at. I am getting better at it. I will be honest. Like, I'm actually getting better at headshots. Like, slowly but steady, we are improving. But it's not consistent. So I do prefer to not rely too much on headshots. Because the issue with the 177 is you do rely on headshots. Because if you get a body shot, you will not be able to kill them. You can also check out a 777 if you want to. The 777 is a smaller laser beam, but it's not a direct shot. It's like a flamethrower type of weapon, where you need to like hold a bit on the Threx. If that is more your playstyle, look that up. If that is like something... Hi, Enjoya. Maybe that's something you would like to do. It's just like not as like because you have to get closer. It's a fusing cannon before we got the fusing cannon exactly. But the issue is like you actually have to get closer to the Threxes because with the 547 you can actually shoot. I would like say, just really average saying like halfway across the room, right? And that is not possible with the 777. So. Chomp, 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 chomp. Oh, I love to get in a room and just like chomping. Hi, Tormund. Where are you, Tormund? You spawned somewhere. Oh, there he is. He teleported. He did, and he teleported. The main issue with that setup, by the way, with Mirage, and I know that I'm repeating myself, is that you want to consistently make sure that your one is actually up, which can be annoying from time to time since the one is not actually recastable. You have to wait till the timer completely runs out. So you don't have... Maybe you can farm some turrets, some small ones, to get the standing. Ow. Are we sticking? Back or left? Okay. I'll just take first room. Fine, we're sticking first room. We're sticking first room. Yeah, and that will be like, you know, thing for the next 2 hours. We usually run exactly 2 hours. Actually, no, we're running usually exactly 140 Exolizers. You don't like that room? I do agree, but like I usually do miss out which one we're sticking. But like it will be fine. Yeah, yeah, I agree. So, what is sticking? We talked about that roughly. Sticking means you have one Exolizer that you on purpose have getting taken over again that is supposed to make the amount of Straxes being spawned higher. Is that actually true or not? It is. It works. Okay, it seems like it actually does work. Why is it? We don't know. I think it probably has something to do with, like, you know, punishing you, and like the threat level is technically consistently a tiny bit higher, right? Because I did walk absolutely into that nullifier. Lovely me. And I slammed my Falcor into that Exolizer. I'm a little ballerina, guys. I'm a cute little ballerina. You see that, right? Have you tested leaving a Strax goes around for increased threat level yet? We will not do that. I know what you are suggesting, and while sticking is technically not considered a exploit, if you are talking what about I think, because if you leave a Ghost Rex or like a Spectral Rex around, he will technically take something over time if you don't bug him out, and everything that is bugging or has anything to do with the elevator is technically considered an exploit, so I will not do that. So I can leave. I think that's... I want to say, did you start like blinking? Okay, mark which one you would like to stick, so I know not to attack that one. Or defend, okay. Map. But no, the thing is when you like leave a Spectral Threx around, they will like just take something over. Would you like to like move your... Thank you. There we go. I really dislike this room. You know what? I dislike this room. Let me tell you, I already started to dislike this room, but then when I was playing Nyx, everyone who knows the Nyx days, the Nyx days was like her 4 like dispensary trick. But Mania, whoa. Trick. That's how it's called now. I mean, like, they fixed it. So it was possible. It was never meant to be that way. Technically, yeah. It was a bug. But there are so many bugs in this game, right? So who cares? And technically you still can do it with Raffle Advance, more or less. Raffle Advance is still kinda like doing it. So if you're wondering, Raffle Advance is still kinda doing it. It's not the same comfort, I would say, but Raffle Advance is definitely doing what it's supposed to do for most cases. By the way, that sticking did not work out. Nobody attacked. Yeah, there are a lot of things to learn, you know, especially multiplicative guns here, right? Where it's definitely not supposed to do that, right? Right, with galvanized aptitude. Actually, like, the Warframe world will cry when they one day actually take that away. It is considered a bug. It is considered, like, on the, like, Warframe wiki and everything, it is, like, noted as a bug. But I think, like, actually, one day, if that actually is getting fixed, The Warframe community will cry. Just a main collaborate. No, that's fair. First lesson Warframe is an extra spreadsheet with a needle graphic. Played this game for a long while. Still learning things. I mean, like, whatever we're having fun with, right? I mean, like, you know, one of the most interesting things will also, like, we will be, like, how many times are we overrolling today in this run? Dang it, I missed my headshot. Wait, I only own one of that. I have to go for Ghost Blueprint. I only own one Ghost Blueprint, apparently. I own 6, and I'm not ducketing either of them, so... Let's go that one. I know that's 25. But I'm not planning to ducketing either of these parts, because, you know... I'm not ducketing Shade. Shade is technically vaulted. Yeah, but like I would have not touched Shade anyway. I still can't believe that Worm will be like vaulted. Guys, Worm will be vaulted. Worm? Not what I'm talking about. Worm is vaulted for like a while. Wisp. Oh my god, my brain is... I'm actually awake. I did had already like... No, I actually did not have a full coffee. My coffee's still standing next to me. What can I like pretend that I had today? Nothing actually. We're not talking about it. It's fine. Oh, we'll work out somehow. Whee! Oh god, spear. My whee was like kind of interrupted by a spear. Media. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Fine. Fine. I see how it is. By the way, opinion on the energy color, I think was that white, light blue color. I wish Room gets unvoted. I want to have it. Rim is great for shield gating. Rim Prime. I do agree on that. And the gate is really strong. I bought my Worm Prime, to be fair. I simply bought it back then. I think Worm Prime was like the first one that I bought because everyone told me, oh yeah, Worm Prime is so good. I have like the little order skin on it, but if you like the order skin, you can like put it on like other stuff as well. So you don't need to like specifically want to have Worm. I don't even know what exactly Worm looks like because I have the order skin on for like so long. Boom! Fine, we're going actually with Cobra. That's the thing. I will like not duck at it because it is like, you know. But this thing is like, will Cobra and Crime ever go like up in price? I kind of doubt it. I should probably like, you know, duck it a tiny bit. Like, you know, Barry will like actually rip me off this April. Barry will like, it's such an issue. The thing is like, Barry is like now coming like with like every day in like freaking April to then you need to like save up again for, you know, Barrier Relay. I mean, like, he's technically bringing everything that he's bringing for Barrier Relay. I don't know what to think about that. While I'm really happy that he is visiting with that type of, like, you know, assortment, I'm, like, also, like, kind of mad that he does because it's, like, kind of short before Barrier Relay, and I'm like, why? Because everyone bought like the Barrier Relay ticket, but it's fine. I got the cool Solana. That is bugged and constantly in the way while you're jumping. So at least it can pretend like it looks nice. At least I find it it's like quite in the way. I know that not everybody's thinks that way, but I find it quite annoying in the way. Maybe that's just me. I find it in the way. Mr. Strax, would you like? I bought the ticket and didn't feel. Oh, I get, yeah. Understandable, but like taking a break is always good. If you feel like you need a break, take a break. It's just a game in the end. It is just a game in the end, so I feel like, you know, we will not stick this round either. Boom! Can I like interrupt you and like throwing that spear? No, I can't. That evil spear is still there. It will happen eventually. Yeah, yep. Yeah, always grind a few months and then take a break. That's absolutely fair. Do whatever you feel like and makes you happy. It is actually in the end just a game. I was thinking about that the other day because people were like talking about like, I can't remember which game they were like, and they literally were talking about like doing dailies for like a game. So I guess it was like a gacha game, right? And they were like, oh my god, it feels like a chore doing them, right? And I was like, if it feels like a chore to do, just take a break. Nothing in a game can be like so important that you actually should do it. You know, a game should be like always fun. So rather like have fun than, you know, think about it like it's a chore. So well, I understand because you want to like have, you know, the best outcome for whatever next update it is. You want to like make sure that you have like the maximum of like, you know, material. Oh, I'm not at my. It's kind of like a bird. Oh my god! What a lovely. The problem in gacha game is that you have the fear of missing out stuff. I see that and I can kind of relate. I did play like Genshin for like a really long time. I did stop quite a while ago, but I played it probably. The thing is like what annoyed me. I got knocked over and then got killed an operator. So that was my issue. Because I got heat procs on me. But that was my bad. I should have thrown my Falcor before that happened. Well, like, you know. Not a big deal. I didn't have my clips up. Oopsie. I did indeed had not my clips off. Nice. Nice. What else do we have? Nice. Yeah, we have like 17 of these ones. I guess we're running. My problem in Warframe is I love the game but don't have other people to play with. I'm like, for that tip, I can only give you like look into Discord communities if you want to find people to play with. Well, obviously it is great to play simply on public because most of the time you will find nice people. If you want to run like a specific mission type, especially the more grindier mission type, usually the Discord will be Discords in general, either from content creators or more like specifically for the type of mission you're looking into, they will probably be your best bet for that. Can I get you back out? And then I'm leaving. So, for example, there's an Arbitration Discord, there's a Void Cascade Discord, and I'm pretty sure there will also be like other type of Discord if you are looking more into that, or like simply the either like smaller or bigger content creators, you know. Doesn't even like matter if they're like official or unofficial for like Warframe DE, because they're like all doing great work and like teaching people, like, you know, explaining. They all do have a lovely community, so definitely check that out if you're looking for people to play with. And that's the best tip for that, if that is something that you would like to try. Boom. Nope. I turned around for 1 second and you're telling me... But I also have to say, like, I am really lucky. I do have, like, a person which I play on a regular base, so I don't really have to, like, constantly looking for people. We do play with... Or I do play with viewers from time to time if I don't test, like, a specific setup. Or if we don't run something really specific. Usually I do invite people to play with... or when we, for example, do the arbitration, then I'm happily if they join, because more people in arbitration means more loot. Also, you can, like, generally... I can't hold that. Oh, I can, actually. Because when we're doing... Phantasm is actually vaulted, but, like, Lava's, like, 45, and I do need targets, so... Because later for the arbitration, we actually do still look for 2 people. So... Otherwise, we will simply go for a recruit chat, I guess. Oh. Did I hit? Nope. I did somehow hit it. I don't know how that counted as a headshot, but... Oh, now I have to stay here forever because this one is, like... counted backwards. That's kind of BS. Oh, I risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Can I... Did I tap out by accident? I could not move for a second. I don't know if I tapped out by accident for a second. That would be ridiculous. Now I'm scared. Huh. Huh. Oh, nullify! Yo! Oh, did that one actually finally get me back over? That is cute. Or did you simply not attack it? Stuck? I guess that is a... You know, that you know what, yep, that works out. I guess that works out. No violence. How about no? I knew it. I knew it. He was, I mean, like, I want to say he was after Mirage booty, but, like, we're both on Mirages, so, That's kind of not, like, you know... We can do that next. Yeah, I saw the angel. We can do that next round. Or not. Have fun. Yeah, I care. I take care of it. I missed it. Boop. Boom. Ooh, why is there like so many enemies now? All of a sudden. Crisis. I take that. Okay, we're not starting with that. We're not starting with that. We're not starting with that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will try. Nope. 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 Nope, I will not start with it. Don't worry. I will try to make my brain not do that. It's fine. Nice. Oh, I see the blinky blink. I see the blinky blink. Oh, you're corrupting. You're oh, wait. Why are you actually corrupting? You kind of killed me with corrupting. You were scary with corrupting. Is there like another one? There is indeed another one. I don't know, I always get like so scared when you like actually do like catalyzing shield gating that, you know, you constantly hear you shield breaking, right? And I'm like so scared because of that noise, because that noise is kind of like actually hunting, especially on Mirage, because like when your shield breaks, you have nothing as Mirage besides Rolling Guard. That's all you have as Mirage, right? And like Omamori. That's technically the idea. Omamori and like Kanes and, you know, but like, yeah, there's not a lot, right? It is definitely not. I do like the setup, right? But like, whew, I'm scared. Oh, hi. Oh, by the way, I saw yesterday someone like posted a lot of like builds for like Void Cascades, and we're like recommending stuff, right? And I was looking at these builds, especially I was looking at your early builds, right? And they had like a decent build. If they want to play like that, sure, I'm not judging, but they were not running casting speed. Well, I'm wondering, why would you not run casting speed on... Yeah, really, because you do want to like have the animation as much sped up as possible for you too, right? And then I was wondering, did I like kind of mess it up? It's like, you know, but it's like you do get like... Hi, how you doing, girl? Because you do get actually like, you know, a speed up animation when you do have casting speed. So why would you not have like, you know, casting speed on her? So I'm actually kind of like, you know, bamboozled by that, because, you know, you want to get like as much advantage out of like, you know... Hi, Lucky. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh, there's a nullifier. Mew, get me out of here. Can I roll? Thank you. Yeah, die. So I'm a bit... Oh, I think I broke... Oh no, he bugged, but he's not actually broken. Oh, I thought he took a knee for a second. Does anyone know if the champion class has ribbon nose? No, they don't. None of the class have ribbon. And none of the exalted weapons have ribbons. Oh my god, I sometimes do actually miss silence. I really sometimes do miss silence. You know, stopping Straxus from doing bullshit is sometimes really something that I miss, you know. I think that's why I do. On who do I run like? Oh, the misery! Don't spawn on me. Exalted ribbons? Oh, but million plants here we come. No. Exalted don't have ribbons, and the chance that we are getting them back is also like, or that we're getting them is also like, you know, low. Hi, Haki. One or status on helmet charger so it can proc status. But like, no, we don't. We don't. Please no exalted ribbons. Yeah, right. It's already like, they're already like hitting damage cap. Like, yeah, we don't need. We actually don't need exalted ribbons. Nah. That was a failed spawn. Interesting. No. Boop. Imagine you clickbait say. I don't know. It's just, I mean, like, I already saw like so much clickbait for like this barrier visit. It was actually insane. Like, someone was like, "Is this the worst barrier visit?" And then put like the Archon mod in it, and I was like, "We all know that it's clickbait. We all know that it's clickbait. Come on." We all know it. We all know it. Come on. That was it. Like, wait, 2 fails? Excuse me? How? Hey, ice. It's hard. Drop it like it's hard. Oh. Hi down there. Do you want to like get into Falcor? I'm bad at aiming. Wee woo. Be right back, Green. Be back in an hour. Take your time. Get some snacks. Go food shopping for tomorrow if you have to go back to work. Let's go. Ooh, did you actually get... Oh, wait. Am I, like, stuck with jumping? The only side that I could walk as close since the range is stock water. I mean, like, I would say put melee influence on it as a general answer to fix any, like, you know, range issues. But, like, I have not fully tested... No, you build crit, by the way. Like, I'm aware of that. But I don't know. I have not, like, finished building Valkyrie. I started building Valkyrie. But, like, I kind of got unmotivated, like, finishing. I need to, like, I'm dying because I can't type. I need to, like, hide for a second. I feel like my jumping is weird. We're not jumping. Maybe the jumping is not weird. Thank for power for steady hands. Suing has never been easy. But, like, actually, like, the clickbait for, like, that barrier visit was already, like, hilariously, okay? Boom! Oh, I hit. Or maybe not. It actually was probably not me. Let's be honest. But yeah. The thing is, steady hands kind of nice, but on the same thing, you can't fit it on the uncommon weapons because not enough capacity, because it's 16 at max. And even at 8, it's like already like, because you need to have it at least 8 to make it like worth over steady hands. And let me tell you, the capacity is insane. Oh, hi. Wait, is that Misery's? Misery was me? No, it's Misery's was you. Oh, the Misery. Hi. Oh. Mm-hmm. But yeah, back to the topic excited weapons. You know, everyone hyping up all of the excited weapons, everyone saying they're like so amazing as the frames were not good beforehand, you know. Everyone hyping these up as if they were like untouchable beforehand, and I think that kinda like made me like, oh, I kinda don't want to like play them. Kinda interesting, like what YouTube and like certain people, you get 4 seconds of invulnerability. When you spawn her. That's the main point for shit getting with Merlina, or like with your really when you run low Merlina. Wait, I need to read. If sheet gates get triggered, then it has 1.6 since it already has 5 sheet as 30. So no, you misunderstand me. What I was talking about was that is you want to like cast her. What you want to do is constantly cast her, because when you cast her, you get 4 seconds of invulnerability. And that's why I was wondering why you would not like to have casting speed on her. Because you want to untap her and then tap her again to get like the full 4 seconds of invulnerability. And I'm fully aware of that because I do play Yarili quite a lot. Yarili is one of my most played frames for the Void Cascade. And she's an insane weapon platform, especially for specifically for secondaries. Because while she's moving, she's giving you 200% extra crit chance and fire rate. So, it's the music of our city. Our city. Burn it down. Burn it down! So I'm fully aware of that. And what I like to do to like be extra safe, I do run prime redirection to have when my shield breaks the extra. But that is a comfort that I do run, right? That is actually like a comfort that I like to run, where I understand when other people don't want to run that, or like would run something. Oh my god, I'm like in such a bad positioning. But that's not a lazy play, that's actually like a risky play. I have not tested Baruch on Cascade. I think Baruch I will not test because pure melee frames where you actually have to run into your enemies is your death, considering Shock Eximus and Venomous Eximus. And there are Venomous Eximus, and I usually find all Venomous Eximus per run. So I think, I mean, like, you can use the projectile throw, right? And I'm fully aware of that, especially now since they do trigger melee influence. Boohoo, that boring word, melee influence. All fully aware, but melee influence is currently, for a lot of cases, the strongest you can do and run besides raw damage. But raw damage will not get the wave clear that you want to have for Void Cascade, because what some people forget with Void Cascade is actually, or like I do run mostly Omnifishers, but also besides the point, if you kill more of the like small enemies, you have less likely stuff that is killing you. Because the small stuff is that what actually kills you, is barely the Shrexes in my opinion. Or like, I barely get killed by the Shrexes, because if I get mech proc, I simply can roll, right? And you actually see when you get mech proc, but I get killed by, I personally get killed by the slash decks applied by the enemies, and I don't react fast enough, or I don't see it, or they get applied while I was actually in operator and like try to kill the Shrex, right? So, and you do want to like kill a lot of stuff around you to make sure that you do indeed kill enough around you. And just for those who are like, you know, starting out to running Void Cascade, you don't have to run to level cap. You can simply start running it normal. Yes, it would be more profitable if you actually do run on Steel Path, simply because Steel Path you have like 100% mod drop chance extra, so even without a mod drop booster, you will get higher chance. Why do people run to level cap? Because the amount of Straxes that will spawn at level cap are more, so you do get more, you know, arcanes drop, because Straxes are, you know, the ones dropping the arcanes, so... if you don't have Meta fully built or you're not comfortable killing the Straxes, as a general tip, try to kill them when they're trying to take someone over, because then you get a damage improvement. You do want to run Meta. I definitely would not recommend to not run Meta. So definitely do try to, like, you know, have your Meta build set up. Meta Arcane. If you don't run to level cap, you don't need to have like a fully built amp. You can run your start with a 1, 2, 3. That's fully fine. You can run it with a Siroku. You can do it to like start to get, you know, your arcanes. Oh, nice, tasty. So don't worry too much about it in the beginning. So start out. It is fine to not run to level cap. So don't worry too much about it. Just because certain people do like to run to level cap, doesn't mean you all have to. Just because some people were constantly like, you know, a little bit worried about it, or like maybe are like also like, oh, you know, people showing off. No, certain people just like to do it. Killing disruption with this. I mean, like certain playstyles are like kind of cool. It does not work out, or if people don't know what they're actually doing, it's the issue, right? But like, ew. You doggers can't put in work. Oh, they can. I mean, like, a lot of builds work if you actually do know what you're doing. The issue I see, and that's what we're like talking about, is when people are coming in and like talk about like meme builds with me, right? But they can't explain the meme behind it. Where's the spear? That is my issue. If you have a meme build, you need to be able to explain the meme. Right? That's the only thing that I'm asking you. So, no, but it was impressive nonetheless. Oh, it definitely was impressive. Absolutely. It was impressive. It's fun. That's the only thing that matters, in my opinion. Absolutely. And people that are trying to like test new things, and they are technically the people that finding the new like comfortable playstyle meta. And not everything has to be meta. Like, I know we talked about that when we were running the arbitration last time, where because some people were like, oh yeah, why are you focusing so much on meta? I don't really focus in a lot of things on meta. I personally do like to run meta, simply because meta makes stuff comfortable. What is the idea behind meta? Meta makes stuff easy. Meta is strong and meta makes stuff easy. So I don't find it wrong. If you don't like to run meta, you know, you don't have to. And nobody's forcing you to play this playstyle that I do. I just show off what I'm doing, right? But in certain setups, meta is helpful, because what meta actually also does is make sure you are effective. Because if everybody knows what we're running, if everybody knows what the setup is, right? Yeah, exactly. It's the most efficient way to do something. So especially for certain farms, for example, like arbitration, where you want to get in a certain amount of time, which most people do, are getting kind of like insanely annoyed by like doing arbitration anyway, and it's super exhausting, right? You want to make sure that you actually, in your time, you want to get the highest amount of Vitus Essence out of it. Meta arbitration is like, that's the thing, right? And a lot of the things I do have to say when people like, well, I personally don't know a lot of arbitration. Keep in mind, I don't know a lot of arbitration. I try to read a bit into arbitration because I started to run them. And I try to like share the knowledge that I have with you, because I do like to like be as open and like, you know, share with as much as I do know. When people coming in and try to like tell something that, oh, but it works. Does it work because you're leeching off someone? Or does it work and you actually don't know what you're looking at? For example, oh yeah, you can kill enemies, but you actually, for example, in Arbitration, you're not able to kill the drones. Just because you kill the enemies doesn't mean you kill the drones, but actually drops the Vitus Essence. So in the end, you will maybe make it through the round, but you actually don't get the drone, or it's actually someone else taking care of you, and you're just lucky that nobody's complaining. Yeah, so that's the thing. For example, like, we did 2 arbitration runs, right, on stream last time. We double dipped AA defense, and let me tell you, it was horrible. The second time where we were running arbitration, because it bugged out, or like the spawn kind of bugged out, and that was already like such a difference, because we got, ooh, well, yeah. I don't have like, I need to, oh, Eclipse. Did you like shut me up twice? I can't believe you. You can't just shut me up. I know that I ramble a lot, but you can't just shut me up. Excuse me, that's really rude of you. Oh my god, why is this one always taking like so long? It's going to do a job application? Usually not for me. Like, I simply believe you when you tell me you have your setup, that you have looked into it. So we are running today a S-Defense arbitration on stream, so I'm happy if people are joining because we still have 2 spots open. You can like join whatever you run. So Wisp, Zareen, Chroma, and Mirage, you can run all of them because I do have 3 built. The other person that is running with us has everything built as far as I know, besides Wisp, I think. So I mean, like, ender runs are even worse. I'm not even touching them. I can't stand ender farming. I'm so sorry, but, like, I can't do ender farming. Like, hell no. But, like, when you tell me you're running Wisp, I simply believe you that you know what you're doing. If not, I will be honest, I will do a little mark that you don't know what you're doing until you're not showing me the next time that you do know what you're doing. You will not be allowed to, like, join again. That's simply it. That's like the small fine line. Because I'm not your babysitter, right? So when you tell me you have an idea about like arbitration farm, I simply will tell you, yeah, good. That's only it. But like, yeah, ender farm, no. Arena, I did that, I think, once, and then I was like, nope, I will never do that again. I mean, like, I literally said that about, like, arbitration. I'm pretty sure I also said that, like, about doing Q villages, and you saw me how many Q villages I did, so that's actually kind of, like, fun. But, yeah, no. Especially, I think the most annoying thing for ender farming for me was the constant resetting. Like, actually, like, the constant resetting you have to load, like, the loading in and out, like, oh gosh, no. I can't. Oh god, I'm dying here, I think. Oh, no. Oh, she is read. Excuse me, Strix, can you, like... That Strex was like running its rounds. Want that. Now I'm leaving. Did I pick it up? I did. I'll leave that Strex. No, from arena. Like, actually arena. Like, not bounties. Bounties is not effective enough because you can't calculate per hour. I watched two tutorials on Endo, then I joined the squad and didn't went nuclear on me because I was looking at the wrong spot for 30 seconds. I don't know. That's the thing, like... On one hand, I really like the... On one hand, I really like the Warframe community, but I do realize myself how easily you can get toxic. Right, that's the big issue. You're getting so easily toxic in games, and like Warframe is like no excuse if you want to like do be effective, and if you're getting to a certain point, and everyone is like, oh, there's no need to be toxic. There's no need to be toxic. If you farm, you want to like farm, and then you want to be effective. And I'm not excusing, by the way, at all, Haku, that this person like went ballistic on you. Like, don't get me wrong, but like I do realize how easily you can get toxic in certain circumstances, which is like insane. Like, and I think that's like one of the biggest reasons why I barely play public at all. And like even I'm like fearing to test like new builds when like when I'm here, like even on stream. Like on stream I do test new builds, but most of the time I actually did already. Oh yeah, Eidolons. Like, yeah, horrible. I do agree on that. Never did Eidolons on public, by the way. Never did Eidolons on public. Then I did the same thing to someone. Oh, Haki, you can't like disappoint me. Pubs are a nightmare. The thing is like, I mean, like, you all saw me on stream, like, trying to, like, do quick charge. You know, I do learn quick charge because quick charge is the only thing that I can do because I can't do the fight itself. Because, like, this game doesn't have brightness effectiveness for Eidolons. So the Eidolons are literally killing me in real life. So boo. It's taking so freaking long. Ow. I'm running into an object. I somehow did not get nullified there. I don't know how I did that, but like I somehow did not get nullified. Oh, this one's already. Bop. Dude, building a mech is so bad. Most mods don't do anything. Duration I can't. Who knows? Maybe you're doing like a world record in like the furthest glide across the Damos? You know, maybe that's, your world record you want to like do in Warframe. Who knows? Maybe that is your thing. You know? Light duration exists on max. It actually does, yeah. You cheated. Hey, Rex, you kind of cheated. Bop. Bop. Most mods are so bad and annoying to get. I mean, like, we can run some Oracle on Monday, Hacker, if you want to, like, join. I know that most of the time you're going earlier to sleep, and I do not need to run some Codas tomorrow, but we can do some Oracle so you can get some standing for Lloyd down there. You got them all? Good. Then you're good. Just doing max for the past 3 days. I'm proud of you. I'm so freaking proud of you, Haki. Can Lily buy every mod from syndicates? Can you? I mean, yes, but you still need to have the standing. And you need to be like ranked, max ranked. Mania. You're not spawning on me, right? Right. You piece of... I'm bringing him over. I'm nearly here. Ah! Hi! We're going on a walk, Mania. Why are there like so many Strexes? Are we talking about it? Where's Mania? Oh, we got him. It's called Rex something. I don't know how it existed until yet. Who? So I couldn't even consider farming that way. I mean, like, Oracle Walls, you get them by, like, trading and standing. You don't have to, like, wait for the drop, if you're wondering that. So you get standing from Necroloid. Nyong. Show me your booty. Shake your booty like a belly dancer. Hey lady, ma ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da. That was a spear. This is the enemy which you need to destroy these and vaults and then feed it to another that which I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about, Hacky. I literally have no idea. Wait, it's a bad farm? Wait, it's a bad farm? You need to, like, tell me what that is so I can, like, actually farm it. Something is a bad farm? I want to farm it. I want to test that. Let's see how bad it actually is to farm that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Where are you? Where did you go? Can you not show me your boot? Where did you go? It's a different world reset, so you first need to figure out which world it is, and then you need to do this random feeding to the hole. Is there a video that explains it? Kaku, by any chance? You mind sending that to me? Because I will tell you, I will not remember that till tomorrow or like any use facts. Thank you, Hako. Appreciate it. Big brain. Pop. And you just say thank you. Needs to. Then you know what you need to do, Skizzy. I guess I have like, you know, someone that is, you know, like free running it with me. Ha, someone that suffers with me. Aww. Lovely. I adore that. It's not worth remembering. We are farming everything on here, besides arena apparently. Chat help. You brought it up on yourself. You said you need scans. You said you needed scans, so not my fault. Can I like see something else than you freaking booty? I mean, like, booties are nice, don't get me wrong, but not Svex booties. Especially not Sval Svex booties. I do prefer my booties nice and with nice little jiggle physics, you know? I see you running. So far, not a horrible run. I hope I didn't jinx myself. Can I drink a cup of coffee? Much ramen ain't worth it. Maybe keep Rufus Bite on for Mac. I will do that. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Hey, we even in damage. Yo, I got smacked. Oh, I'm scared. Ignore my 1 kill as kills. Ah, I don't care. I'm a like hyper little cat that is throwing the Falcor too much. That's all. And I'm defending. I have like an easier time killing, okay? Whee! Whee! Firework. It looks a little bit like a firework, right? When you like kill a lot of enemies on one spot and like all of the gold is like whee! You know, it actually looks a little bit like a firework. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I guess if I'm, oh my god, like no, brain, we're not doing anything. She won't listen to us veterans' pains. I'm just glad I'm not alone. What do you mean, veterans? Everyone is like absolutely young here, and also like I farmed everything here. No, what did I did not farm everything. That is a lie. What did I not farm? What did I actually cheated on and bought? Besides the prime parts. Ignore the prime parts because I was like not patiently waiting enough for like prime research and coming back for everything, and I had plat. What did I actually did not farm? I did not farm the Grimoire mods. But that was because I wanted to test a setup, so I did not farm these ones, demos. But I did farm Dante, and I farmed 2 Dantes, so... I probably have like farmed this, Haku's thinking hard. Okay, well, where did I like, you know, where did I disappointed you, chat? Ooh, tasty. Where did I disappoint you, chat? What did I not farm? Besides Bet and Vandal, we're ignoring Bet and Vandal. I don't have enough patience for that. I have not bought it. In April, every weekend is Barry. Like, literally, Barry will come every weekend in April with new stuff. And if you click on the official link, you will see what he actually brings for shopping. Hi, Galaxy. How you doing? It's a firework. I'm pretty sure I saw... I farmed them. I farmed Hollow Keys and I did farm Hesper. I did do that. I did indeed do that. I did indeed farm both. I farmed enough hollow keys to buy each weapon, and even a few more, because I have some of them at 60, or at least a high percentage. I don't have actually every of them at 60%, because some of me have not done that. I need to like actually go back to that whenever like an exterminator is up. And I did farm... No, I actually farmed Hesper. Yes. Ow! I saw that already popped. No, I did farm Hasper. I did not farm it in a row, so if you're wondering how I do farm really annoying things, I do farm like usually whatever rotation you have and then like 2 or 3 runs a day. And that's like on stream. I mean, like I do have like the advantage I can do like a lot of shit on stream, so I like, you know, do that and like, you know, it's less annoying because, you know, hanging around and like, you know, most of the time like people want to join because they need it themselves, right? So I'm barely need to run it solo. Well, I did run Hasper quite a lot solo because I did indeed was a tiny bit of a smaller streamer back then, because we're doing like such a great improvement with you know how many lovely people we have in the community. I'm really proud of us, how great of a community we are. I'm also getting sometimes shy with how many people we are in the community, not gonna lie. Especially when people like doing weird little funny comments. Oh no, one of my YouTube videos, someone like wrote big fan, and then someone wrote medium fan, and then someone wrote small fan. Like 3 different people commented that, and I was like, it's kind of like funny, but I'm also like, I'm getting so insecure about jokes that I don't even know half of the time how to handle stuff like that. And I was sitting there and I was like, it's actually really funny. And then I was like, I still don't know how to react, so I didn't react at all. And I'm just sit there and was like, I guess it's like nice. And it's funny, and you know. But you today, okay. You know, certain other comments I would simply like ignore, you know. That I like got under my YouTube comments. Source, trust me, bro. I like your trust me, bro, Source. I appreciate the Source. It's a good way to like boost my ego. Hey, he didn't silence me. I appreciate you, Valence. Strexy. Strexy, would you like to show me your booty? Like, serious? Oh my god, he turned around. Oh my god, he actually turned around. Wait, it's still blinking. It is still blinking. There are like 2 more. It's hilarious. It's actually hilarious. But yeah, I do YouTube. I have to say I did not upload a nice video. I actually wanted to like upload a Netracell video today, but like I'm not good at finishing videos. Like I'm like always overthinking them. But like I tried to finish the Netracells video tomorrow, like explaining how to do Netracells, what I would suggest for like, you know, setups, or what you're actually looking for setups. I don't want to like actually. Thank you so much for the follow. What song is this? First time here, discover your voiceover video. I like the vibes. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope also like happy that you do enjoy it. If you try to like remind me the next time we're popping the relic, then I can look into it. Right now, I would die if I tap out. I hope you don't mind that, because I would like to like stay alive. I can send it to you roughly now. We're going simply back. That one was it, right? It is this song. No, it's blinking, it's blinking, it's blinking! You know the reason why I did like Kume, but like my last Kume run was so traumatizing that I can't touch Kume for a bit because like she was actually the last run that I had was traumatizing. I'm not joking, it was literally traumatizing. I don't know how many times I went down. It was also like probably not the smartest idea to do like a run after I had like pulled an all-nighter more or less. Why did I pull an all-nighter? We're not talking about it. But it was a horrible run. It was such a horrible run. I went down like every 5 steps. I could not do anything. I did not get a single good degree for my weapons, and like all I could do was like throwing my Falcor, and it was literally horrible. I was devastating. I was genuinely devastating. I did maybe like shoot him because only one rotation to get what room from Spinoza parts after checking the percentage how much. I did farm a Rumor Spirosa, and I also farmed Sporotrix. So these two I did farm as well. But they were fine. I did still need to... Oh yeah, guys, we can, like, not today. Remind me tomorrow. We're doing some Arcane gambling tomorrow. I still need to get Damos Arcane, so we're probably dropping the next packages... 100 packages into Damos Arcane, so I have all of the Damos Arcanes done. Because I still miss them and I want to have them 100%, so... Remind me tomorrow, today is probably, I mean, like, depends how long we're staying, but because there is the arbitration, and I would really like to run the arbitration. By the way, a little reminder here again, if any of you would like to join the arbitration starts in 2 hours. Feel free to let me know rather now or later then. I will ask later again. But we are running an arbitration for an hour. It's an ST defense. And we're still looking for 2 spots to fill up. So if you would like to join, I would appreciate it. We do have resource boost, so we will get like a blessing for that as well. So it will be like in roughly, I think, 100 waves, 100 to 150 waves of defense arbitration. It should be there. It's obviously not 100% because, you know, it's an assumption. You join with Wisp if it still be up in that time because I'm too tired after work for... Oh, no, you're fine. If you want to run Wisp, you can run Wisp. I'm fine with that. Like I said, we can... I have 3 rolls set up. And the other person we're running with has 3 rolls set up, so we are kind of really flexible. So if you have Wisp and a Fantas, then you're good to go for that. Like I said, we are really happy. Just be aware we would really like to farm either like 100-150 rounds, so waves, so that's roughly an hour that you actually can stay for like an hour. Nice. That's really nice. Oh, I don't want the defense. I need the attack spoon. Booty, booty, booty. Do we need to listen to the booty song? Is it that bad, actually? As a Serene setup. Like I said, if you would like to run Wisp, then you're absolutely fine with it. I'm not there fast enough. Am I? I don't think so. Something I have to ask: is a Fantasy buff really needed? It is just really comfort, and you don't need as you have Zareen as main DPS and Wisp as, you know, side or like a second DPS. You don't need Wisp, and if you actually stay together on one spot and you get the Eclipse buff, you get Chroma's buff, and then you get the fire rate, it's actually really nice to have. Yeah, that's also like actually true. It's for longer runs. That's the thing, like for a lot of short runs it's not needed, especially now with like the 3 waves. You would actually need to see what's more comfortable, but like you also simply don't need the damage. And like after a while, since you don't need the damage from the Orcris like Wisp would bring, you would rather have like a balanced out setup, especially because the Orcris does have a lot of ammo issue. You can buy. You can have her. If you want to look at it, you can have her over the unique trait to actually see what it fully does. I can't. I can't tell you exactly the wording right now. But you can. Did you just cast your 4? Did I cast my 4? Nope. No brain. Nope. There's an Oliver. So yeah, Aphantis is really nice. And you also, it's like a low investment. So technically you only need the Aphantis and then you put comfort mods on it. So it's not like high investment. It's like a 0-former build. So actually really, really good. What we're running? Wisp. Wisp. I can't remember if I put a potato in my Aphantis, but yeah. But like, simply having the weapon is technically enough. Some of them. I still need to like do some really scripted video because this Netracell video and the Void Cascade video that I'm currently working on, they have to be kind of like set up because otherwise I will miss out too many infos because there are like too many infos to put in because I want them to be really accurate. So they might sound like a little bit free, but I do know for the videos that I'm currently running, I do know all of the info. It always depends how much info I know about the things that I'm doing. That's like the big difference. Like, how much free info do I have in my brain? That's like the big... Oh my god. Headshot. Boo! No. Not enough damage. Boo. Yep. So... And ETA was like, you know... It's not that it was my ETA run, let's be honest. My ETA run was like hilariously because I was a Revenant with a Vesper. I did nothing that run. I did like, you know, running away from Flare since I got nullified from Flare, right? And then I like hit some headshots and got some funny numbers with Vesper and tested out technically the argument. And that's literally it, what I did with that setup. And dropped my crew member. That's literally what my ETA run was. But, you know, I did not die as Revenant, which is like, you know, all you want to hear. Boom! Can you stop running? Mister? But so, but I do indeed try my best to make my videos in good quality and still kind of freely, but also like keep sometimes in mind if they're more freely designed, there will be like little more errors because English is not my first language. So they will be like, you know, more mistakes because, you know, speaking is hard. And I'm already like, you know, mispronouncing constantly stuff in German, so you don't want to like, you know. Also, I tend to talk really fast. I am aware of that, but like speaking slower seems simply wrong to me. My brain can't, you know, stand. I mean, like, it's probably also really troubling because Flare is nullifying you, right? So I guess that is already like a one big part. And you still need to have weapons that is actually able to like kill the demolers, like the target. I found it like I don't want to like judge too much because like I'm not joking when I said I didn't do anything. I had a Vesper. Like, and the Vesper is definitely not there to like kill a lot of enemies. I mean, like, Mesa is simply, like, really nice. But, like, what did you do for, like, Flare? Did you just simply stay away from Flare then? Is that how you handled it? To not get nullified? Or did you not use your 4? I mean, it always really depends on your setup. Like, for example, my EDA was fine, but I had Jade, and I'm not used to playing Jade, and I also was not fully built my Jade, and I had, like, the wrong mod on, so I didn't have Beaver Spider on, so I kind of messed up my EDA, while on ETA I had Revenant, which technically sounds like an easy run, but if you have no damage, and I was not even, like, able to cast my Raw, because you had, like, less energy for, like, some of your, like, as a modifier, so since I do run negative efficiency, it was, like, really bad for me. You stood in the net, yeah, then you were fine, right? If I had, like, any other weapon where I could have just thrown, for example, like, you know, Falcor or, like, any type of glaive, it would have actually been, like, so good for me with the Revenant, right? Then I could have... But also, like, keep in mind with the survival this week, it was actually also, like, as soon as you got, like, if you didn't kill enough enemies, not just to get... Oh, okay, rewording. For the survival part, right? If you didn't have enough enemies killed, you also didn't get the drop that actually saved you from the poison. So it was actually double hard because you needed, like, the drops to stay alive from, like, this normal survivability, like the survival rate, like the counter on the left, but also, like, generally from, like, the poison, right? So it was actually double struggling this week for a lot of people probably. And a lot of people simply don't use their crew members, for example. Like, literally, drop your crew member, drop your, you know, shield drone, or whatever you have. Like, simply use whatever you had, and this week we're still... so far, we didn't have an ETA where we didn't have, you know, our gear wheel, so far was actually really nice. So you were actually able to get... Each week, so far, I did actually had everything equipped. So... I actually just wait for, like, a week. I tested actually, like, stickers as well, but, like, I'm not so sure about the stickers, to be honest. I feel like they're, like, really, Can you not park in my face? I'm not too sure about the stickers, to be fair. I feel like some of them are really weird and not useful. I did use the cold one for Frost in the run where we had Frost, and I felt like Frost was literally just standing around and doing nothing. Oh yeah, for the survival, I did use the one where you get the Frost argument, and, like, I don't know what was going on, but Frost were literally just standing around. Boop. Oh, I guess I found... Oh, you know what? I'm popping one. Where's the other one? There. CFP is kind of half-baked, like, not... The idea is really cool behind it, like, don't get me wrong at all. I really like the idea, but my issue with it is that they seem like you said, half-baked, they seem like not really fitting, or like... Or, like, really bad because it feels like the AI is not doing anything. That could also be the issue, that the AI is actually the issue, because, you know, I don't want my Frost to just, or, like, Vladimir, whatever you want to call him, it's Frost, okay? I don't want to, like, stand him around and doing nothing. I want to, like, actually, like, you know, maybe help. I don't expect him to, like, have the highest KPM, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't expect him to, like, you know, be the carry of the mission, but, like, dude, I gave you, like, a sticker. I expect you to, like, you know, do stuff. Oh, you're really corrupting when I'm trying to shoot you. I think if you would not get stickers for free, I definitely would not use them. If I would not get them anyway, I would not use them. I mean, like, I guess the weapons are there just in case if you have really bad ones, so you can have, like, kind of like a pickup one, right? But apparently they're, like, also really buggy. I'm not sure if they fixed it by now, but, like, some of the missions ones are, like, apparently really close to, like, breaking or, like... Yeah, I know. But they're, like, supposed to help you if you don't have, like, a good primary, and then you can, like, oh, scan. You're right. Did we not do after reset? Welcome back, Rumbert. Oh, you're too far away. How's it going? So far, kind of like smooth run, not too bad. Besides the broken Exolizer. The thing is, we don't know if the broken Exolizer actually counts as a sticking one. So... we don't know. We will see. Oh, hi. Oh, it's not broken. I asked you earlier. I don't know. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm in a bit of a trouble. Bro, Bazooka would so go hard in Star Shard. I built all of the weapons. We can actually have a little bit of a closer look at it tomorrow because I built all of the weapons so far. I put in all of the weapons. Oh, we did actually did not do after reset. There we go. Former and everything and potatoes. So I have all of them built. We can indeed have a little look at them tomorrow. Today we will not have time. And then check them out. I found them all kind of okay, but nothing special. And I know everyone hyped the like duel up because of like movement speed or like, you know, whatever. Or have Praetos is still better. And the thing is, like, if you can get 9099, you can also get the Praetos one. So don't tell me, like, you know, these ones are better than Praetos. No, Praetos is like passive and like, you know. Yeah, so I kind of feel like... Oh gosh. Nice, 25! Really good. I like the shotgun, reminds me of a Borderlands 2 shotgun. We all know Dual Zoran Prime is the movement king. Helicopter? Yeah, helicopter. I know. We did scan, and I'm like mad at you, Haki. You did not remind us of scanning. Oh, you did stay stuck, not back. Oh, I don't know what you said anymore. That doesn't matter. Archie. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. You're not an elevator, no point reminding. Dare you! Dare you! You want to remind us on the elevator? I see. I guess I still don't have enough crit, actually. Did I get a single proc so far? I think not. Did I? I don't know. I think I didn't. Or I did not pay attention. Now the question again. I mean, like, I do have. I guess my pit doesn't like Steel Essence, so we don't get, like, a proc for Steel Essence. Kinda sad. Tomorrow is reset, or, like, tonight is reset, so I will lose, like, so many Steel Essence again. I feel so bad for using my Steel Essence every Monday. Can you believe that, guys? I need to actually farm more. I need to get higher up. I need to get more Steel Essence, so I don't feel... I mean, like, I said that every time, and then I'm like, I'm still using, like... I mean, like, obviously... Where the You have movement back? Oh no. I have a teleporting Strax. Does it count as well as a bug? So damn slow, yeah. It is insane. Hi. Oh! Nope! Hole in one. I was so disappointed with Dual Zoro. I was thinking it would carry. You good, Svex? Bullet jump speed, but it doesn't make it so kind of pointless. I mean, like, it was like kind of the homage on the like original, you know, helicopter jump before you got actually bullet jump, right? So that's kind of like where it came from. But like, you found the Venomous? Did you take a screenshot? Oh, like you killed it already, right? You didn't take a screenshot. We need proof of it. I'm dead as well. Didn't take a screenshot. He found the Venomous, or like he didn't take a screenshot, guys. I'm just disappointed. He didn't. You know, Resident Evil magic to me. There was. I'm so sad. Nah, coffee. You already... It's fine, you already called me out, it's fine. Huh? What? Who called who old? Nobody called anyone old. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, if you want to call someone old, I grew up with, like, you know, watching animes on YouTube in like 5 parts. I mean, like, I don't know if you want to call at all, but like... Why did I catch a stray? Oh no, I'm not a stray. I do have a home. I have a happy home. And I would like to stay here. I would like to stay right where I am. You don't also want to, like, you know. Anyway, I'm not saying. Jump shots should, like, stay behind close brains. Boom! Boom! Stray bullet. She fires through so often. I'm innocent. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm pure and innocent and cute. I'm like a cute little potato. That's all you need to know. That likes cake and coffee. Feed me cake and coffee and I'm happy. How was that not a headshot? Game! Ouch. Ooh, I have 2 HP. How did I have 2 HP? That anime that was legit one of 6th grade with bad audio would switch from another. Yeah! And or like sometimes it was only like in one corner, right? And sometimes you did not find the right language for one of the parts, right? And then you simply watch it in another language just so you like see the pictures move and like you hope that actually will like make sense. Thank you for the hat pad. But that's, yeah. I grew up with Wedding Peach. Sugar Sugar Rune was like an amazing manga in my opinion. Wedding Peach, Sailor Moon, Ranma a half. I don't know what the actual English title is. I only know the German title. What else? What else do we know? Ooh, nice Rexus in here. Hi. Sailor Moon, obviously, if I didn't mention it, but I think I mentioned it. You all know that I like Sailor Moon. I do even bought like most of the remade one, but I do have to say that I'm not the biggest fan of the remade one, especially since they kind of stopped making it then. Samurai 7? No, never watched that one. To be fair. What else did I watch? I probably watched so much, but I simply can't remember names because I'm bad with names. Obviously Naruto. Detective Conan. I never finished One Piece. I'm absolutely not up to date with One Piece. I'm kind of like gave up on One Piece. I will not lie about that. I'm not the biggest fan of One Piece. I gave it a really fair try, I think. We talked about One Piece already last time, and I think I gave it like a really good try. But I'm not... I see you. Boop. Oh, that took a second. But I got it. What else? I mean, some stuff came later, like Black Butler and Soul Eater. Stuff like that obviously came a bit later because, you know, it simply got released over time. Soul Eater is still one of my favorite mangas, obviously. I don't like the manga anime that much because I do think that they changed the manga or like anime to manga slightly. So I do think that the manga is actually better. So I do find the difference a tiny bit annoying. Oh wait, I was actually not done. Oopsie. Soul Eater was peak. It was really good. I still think it's really good. Well, I do still have to say my heart still sticks to Sugar Sugar Rune. I still find it like one of the cutest, best. The topic is a bit thrown off because it does not fit in the like today's society standard. So that makes it like a bit weirder because like some of the older mangas are simply not fitting in today's society standard, right? So some of them, when you read them now, you simply have to accept that they will not fit in society pictures that you will like. You might find it questionable, and I have to say when I reread them, that they are not as great anymore. You do have like sometimes the picture of you as a kid simply like overrating or enjoying stuff. I'm fully aware of that, you know, right? But like some stuff is simply cute, some stuff I'm simply, you know, happy, and like some stuff I did actually had to like search for them for quite a while to even find the books anymore because, you know, it was actually so hard to get some of the books because they were like stopped being printed like, you know, a while ago, and then I tried to like find them as an adult to simply own them. So, but I also have to say I do not really read any mangas anymore because I find the price got really ridiculous. I do still read Apothecary Diaries, and I kind of want to read the solo leveling manhwa. I'm not sure if I want to read the like manhwa actually, but I don't want to like watch the anime because like, is it actually true that the anime is being stopped after season 2 because it's not as like hyped in Japan, or was it someone like trolling online? Did you hear that Fire Force is the same word as Soul Eater and it's new season? Yeah, but I always have an issue when they're using the same. That's a really weird thing. I do have a big issue when they're like changing characters or like taking the world to like then use it for something else. Same with I'm not a person. I can't watch stuff like that. I'm also like I'm not a fan of spin-offs or something like that. I simply don't like to watch that. Like, when they do stuff like, you know, Vampire Diaries Legacy and Resurrections or stuff like that, I find it so weird when they do that. I was like a kid who discovered Nutella. Oh, like, super random fact, but I sometimes do miss Nutella. I can't eat Nutella because I have a hazelnut allergy. But I was able to eat it as a kid because I only developed the allergy over time, like as an adult. But sometimes I really do miss eating Nutella, not gonna lie. No, not having silly characters in any shape. It's it's a I don't know. You know what? That one is simply gone. I don't know where that one went. I'm coming over. I'm giving up on that one. Damn, I like we've been them. No. Nobody is anything bad in here. I do enjoy anime. The thing is, like, I simply lost my fire for anime mangas after they, like, kind of, like... I think it was actually the community. Like, I worked in the anime and manga convention community, and, like, let me tell you, working in that area and then, like, hearing all of these people, I kind of, like, yeah, I think it's, like, always, if you work in that community, and then... Also, like, the amount of the prices, like, they got, like, insane. Like, back to, like, being old. Like, I started when, like, a manga was, like, not even €5, right? And, like, now you... Yo, I have 2 HP. Yo, I'm good. How do I always survive with 2 HP? Is it, like, the damage reduction from me being an operator? Okay, I just heard something about, like, somebody, like, said something about it would stop, like, the anime because it's not as popular in Japan after season 2. So I was really worried because I know how many of you liked it, so... I didn't want to, like, say something wrong or anything. I was really worried for those who watched it. But I wanted to, like, read the manhwa because some people said the manhwa is actually better at the anime. And as you know, I don't really like... I think that's also, like, the big issue with me with manga and anime is that animes are only, like, being able to watch, like, on Crunchyroll for the biggest part. And I think that's, like, the reason why I'm, like, kind of... like, so disappointed with, like, how they handle, like, the monopoly of Crunchyroll, if you can call it that way. I know, like, finally they start to, like, get something to Netflix, but in Germany, I can tell you, the stuff is not available with English sub, and that... let me tell you, I'm so annoyed. Oh, that's the last Exolizer. Should I go back and, like, pop that? We should have popped that one. It's the last rotation we have. Yeah. I just think I will like enjoy it maybe more to like read it like patiently than watching it. We're already done with our run. Yo, that was a quick run. I mean, like, quick run. We always stayed here for like 2 hours, don't get me wrong, but it was like, it was really comfortable run. Don't run, please. Oh, hi. Where are you coming from? I think time has passed on her popular show in Japan. I've reading for you to focus more on West performance. I mean, I guess I can't. Ooh. I can see that. I just heard it and now I was like, I was legitimately like a bit confused. I just came home. Someone can. It's not about. No. Don't get me wrong. I don't care about like if they nuke Crunchyroll or not. What I want is like, can I simply go back to like actually buying seasons? I just want to like be able to like buy a season. Can I just have that back? Even if it's like on Amazon, and yes, technically if you buy it, you don't own it. I'm fully aware about that concept, right? Like, don't get me wrong at all. But like, can I like at least buy it again? Can we go back to like, I can buy a season? That's what I want, you know? I want to simply be able to like, you know, buy a season for myself, watch it when I want it. Don't have, you know, like a, what is it called? Abonnement? A subscription, right? So. Yui! Hi, Srexus. You liked me? You spawned right on me. I saw it. Would you stop jumping from person to person? There we go. There's another Srex here. There we go. Whatever I did there. I don't know what I did there. Was it like a kill? Was it like a finisher? Did I press by accident the finisher button? Should we go? Oh no, there's an arcane. Let's go. Let's go. 140 Exolizer with Mirage. Really nice run. We did really good. Chat, you did a really good job. Proud of you.
We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups. Exolizer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse.
Are you actually going to pop them? Fine. Okay, let's go. Screenshot. Did I get a screenshot? Yeah, I get it. Nice. There we go. There we go. Nice run, Chad. Good job. Proud of you. You did great. Math time. And Bruce let him school yet. Okay. Nice one. Math time.